Hello everyone, welcome to episode 13 here of 2 Point Hospital. As you can see, things aren't going too bad. You've got good hospital value, thermal comfort needs upping, and we've got some promotions, so let's just make them happy. Impress the VIP, good, let's impress them. Let's give them a little bit more money, there we go. And more promotions. There we go. So, I mean, let's have a look here, because I think there's a career thing in here. There is. Here we go. Let's see which one we've got. There we go. Cure 1,000 patients. Lots of kudos for that. Fantastic. We are in the right one, aren't we? Yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure we are. Yes. Yes, this is the correct one. So, as you can see...
Foundation tried to recruit me this morning.
Oh, did they?
First time this week. Kept telling him I already belonged to a weird cult. Radio DJs.
Okay.
I was born to play records, baby.
Ah, Sally Fig Blanket has arrived.
We have a VIP visiting the hospital.
Okay, so we got a guy coming in for that.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Let's hire a nurse who's good and put her in there so she can deal with clown-related issues. And you can see generally we've got doctors all over here. There's a doctor there but doesn't have so much of a queue. See, this queue is still pretty big.
Doctor needed in psychiatry.
So we do have a psychiatry area as well. There we go, bit of clowning being dealt with over there. The chest infection has been cured. There we go. Oh, no, it hasn't actually. We failed. Oh, no. Anyway, you can see quite a few people saying it's cold. So let's have a look at our radiator situation, shall we? So you can see we want thermal comfort at a suitable level. And I actually thought it was relatively okay here. Aha. That's probably where it's not great. So we put that in there. That in there. That there. I think we might need to sort of... Oh, okay. Sort of spread it around a little bit there, if you pardon the expression. Just to put a little bit of warmth in the area. There we go. So we've now got our thermal comfort at 97%. So that's a better situation now, as far as we're concerned. Obviously, we've got really small radiators if we need to sort of focus and point our heating areas to sort of certain areas, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it made sense in my head when I said it, but you know, so do a lot of things, I guess. Let's put her in there so she can deal with this, the drug mixer, number 2. Obviously, there's the easy scan, which needs a repair. Now, let's just quickly check janitors. We don't have many.
Green sock, medium to large hole.
So let's get Lunar Orange, because Lunar Orange will be a good janitor to have. There we go. So Lunar Orange is done, and you can see our fracture ward is going quite well. Now we look over here to the staff training. We won't do any of that for the moment. Fracture ward, outbreak of fracture related in illnesses. Okay, we'll do that. Cure 10 patients, we'll accept that because it all helps add... Oh, hello. 3-star hospital. How lovely. Now obviously it means that we finish that. And we've unlocked a luxury drinks machine. Ooh. Get 3 stars in tumble. There we go. So we could conceivably move on to the next part of it. Now, I'm not sure where the next part of it is. Is that Flemington? Is that it? I'm guessing it's Flemington. In the place of all things Flemmy. Or could it be... Ah, there we go. Mitten University. So we've done tumble. And we've still got Mitten University to do. So let's see what the thing is. There you go. Collect 3 stars. We got that. Additional kudos. And let's go and see. Might be a bit chilly. So a good place for us to develop some new technology. Ooh. Here we are, Mitten University, research, blah, 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 blah. Recruit student doctors. Oh, lovely. So we'll have to train them up. Okay, so as this is the main section here, let's build a nice sort of reception desk. Like that. Whoops. No. That's not big enough by that factor there. So there we go. That's prestige. Now, if we put a hatch in the side, and then we'll put a reception pod there, and there, and there. There we go. So that will be a wonderful area to deal with all things reception-y. Now, the only thing is I think we might need to just move it back a little bit. There we go. Let's just... There we go. That's good. We'll go with that. Right, so, first things first. We need GP's offices. So, we'll put a door there. Put the GP's office there. And we'll put a medicine cabinet, because that will help with the speed of healing and diagnoses, etc. And we'll put a small radiator in here, and we'll also put in a bin. Oh, we need to put a plant in, obviously. And then we'll put a bin near the front door, like that. There we go. So that's our default setting there. Now, what we can do, obviously, is we can copy it and paste it in there. And then we can take that again.
Try not to die.
And paste it in there. So we've now essentially got 3 doctors' offices that we can now use. Now, let's have a look at doctors. So we'll hire this one. And then we'll hire Tarquin Barton. Glorious. And Eleanor Dross. Wonderful names. Now, opposite them, what we will have to do is we'll have to have a pharmacy. So there's the pharmacy. We'll have the door there. Put the machinery there. Now, obviously, put some medicine cabinet. The bin for them to put everything. A hand sanitizer nearby. A small radiator also. And, of course, the obligatory plant. So what we also need to do is we need to hire some assistants. That's a great assistant. And also, that's also a good assistant as well. Now,
Patients should wash their hands at all times.
now let's see what nurses we've got. So there's a nurse to go in there. Now, next to them, we will need a general diagnosis like this. And
Shout out to all the hospital patients across 2 Point County. I know it's scary.
There we
in
go.
those places, getting poked at by
so we'll
doctors.
put weight scales in there as
Grim
well.
Reaper's gonna come. So this song is for
That's the
all
point,
of
actually. We need a fire extinguisher in case that catches fire. Small radiator in there as well. Keep the temperature good. And the only thing we're missing, I think, is a plant. So let's put the plant there. There we go. So there's the general diagnosis. Now, what we also need is benches. So our patients have somewhere to sit themselves down. Now, obviously, they are complaining that it's cold in the area. So what we got to do is get a large radiator like that. Here we go. No, that's too much. We'll put it down here. Is that better? Yeah, that seems to be better. And what we can do then is just put standard radiator down here and then down there. Now we will need a smallish radiator along here just to take the chill off of the corridor.
Patients are reminded not to spread diseases.
Well, precisely. Now we will need to put something in here, and we will of course need to put something in here. Now what I'm thinking is that this needs to be a training room, because we want to get people trained as quickly as possible. So what we'll do is we'll put the door there, we'll put the training location there. Let's have a look. There we go. So there it is, in there like that. That'll get in the way of the door. There we go. Now we also need additional bits, which will be where is it? Is it that one? The anatomy models? Yes. So this will help speed up training. So we'll put 1, 2, 3, and then we'll put some on the other side as well, like so. We put one on the back. No space. And there is I'm pretty sure there's something else in here that can speed up.
2 Point Bank, we know that when it comes to your money, you want to be comforted. Roaring fires.
There we go. We had to sell that radiator, but we can put the radiator back there.
2 Point Bank, it just feels right.
And we'll put a small radiator at the back here, and that should heat the place up a bit. So that's the situation we've now got. Now I've just realised we have no janitors, so let's hire a janitor and another janitor. So essentially we need to get some more bins in here, because there's a lack of binnage right now, and I'm not happy about that. So there's a bin there, bin there, there we go. And we can also put, this is good advice, this is good advice. Now let's have a magazine rack here to keep the people amused. Let's see, and a plant obviously, because plants are important. Now let's see, let's put a plant in there, and one, oh yes, I just realised we're going to need some additional bits and bobs here. So we've got this diagnosis stuff, so let's have a look here. Temperature, okay. Bogwarts, yep. Diagnosis decision. Ingrid Sovereign. Send her home. 74%. Send it for treatment. Not now. Send patient for treatment. Okay. So, let's see. Staff training required. Not now. Okay, so we've got that set up. And he's complaining of being cold. Okay. So if we take that out, and we put in a large radiator, like that, then maybe that's a better option. And put in another large radiator there, like that. Then at least that might make the thing a little bit easier to deal with, because obviously nobody wants to be too cold. Obviously if you end up dead in the hospital, you're going to be very cold, but ideally we would like to stay away from such an option. Diagnosis decision, 74% go. Hospital attractiveness, accept. So that means that we need to start putting loads of plants around to increase the attractiveness of our area. So we'll put one at the end of the bins here like this. So sort of bookend the bins. There we go. And then essentially we can put it right by the plant, by the radiator, so it will die, obviously, because we're nice like that. And there's a plant there, and let's put a plant down there as well.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth.
And we still got to improve the attractiveness, so what we can do, just to sort of get the objective, there we go, just put some plants down the middle.
Bickleworth, and I'm here to restore civility to 2-point radio.
Good for you. 1% training speed, 1% training speed, okay. So, I just realised also we need things like a ward, and we need toilets and other stuff, so we also need psychiatry. Now, we can't build it there, so what I'm thinking is that we'll have to take that out, put him there, move this over, or actually, no, come to think of it, let's put in psychiatry. Has somebody died already?
It's not practiced in this hospital.
Let's put in psychiatry there. Now, obviously they'll need the big psychiatry chair, and of course the couch. I nearly said the casting couch, and that's a different kind of thing entirely. That would be a tad unfortunate. Now these two obviously help us improve the situation, and we'll put that in, and of course the most important thing, the filing cabinet to keep records of your patients, and a hand sanitizer so you don't have to touch them for too long. And we'll put a radiator down here to improve the general temperature of the place. Now, let's have a look at doctors. We have no doctor right now that can be a psychiatrist. Now, if we hire more nurses, put one in there, and then hire another nurse, place her in there. Now, what we need to do, obviously, in the training room, let us first go with psychiatry, and we'll have to pay for a trainer. So, let's just get all of them in there. What the hell, we'll start them all training. Might as well. Because then it will give us a massive advantage with respect to that. Now, we can obviously upgrade some of this stuff to make it more efficient. We'll wait and see how that works out. Benches.
GP's office.
So we can put a bench there. Now, let's put another bench there. Okay, so we've exhausted psychiatry. No, not having that because we don't have any psychiatry to deal with it. Now, let's see, because we really need a toilet. Now, I'm thinking that the toilet could be here. Now, let's just stop that. Yes, we'll cancel that. Do another room. Where is it? Toilets. Here we go. And essentially make it a nice big area of toiletry. And let's see. We'll put it in there. So we've got to put in plenty of cans for people to deposit the necessary. Let's see. We put it in like that. And then, obviously, we've got sinks, like so. And then, can we put in a hand dryer in here? No, we can't put it there. We can put it there. There we go. Yes, we'll sell those invalid items, which means it will get rid of those items that stop us building that. So that also means that we can build more benches along here. So obviously, while you're waiting for your treatment, you can hear people on the plop. Obviously, quite appealing. Now, a ward and a staff room we still need. So, the staff room, I think... How soon till this is all complete? Yeah, see, it's nearly complete, so it won't be long. Let's have a look, because I would like to get another area. Now, I'm thinking, let's buy that while we can. and that's where a load of the clinics are going to go. So let us put in a staff room, because our people will want to relax,
To the owner of the
and we
bluish
want them.
car, your car is being taken for cubing.
Oh,
That's
cubing.
a bluish car for cubing.
How exciting. We like cubing. And we'll put a TV and a TV there. And we'll put some coffee tables in here. Now this is obviously a big staff room to give us plenty of prestige, and then we can also upgrade it later on. We'll put in a punching bag because you never know when you're going to need one. We'll put a drinks machine in there and an energy drinks machine at the other end. Let's see, we'll put a bin by the front door and a hand sanitizer so that these people can at least be decent. There we go. One staff room. So we got toilets, we got the staff room, and then obviously we've just got the doctor's area. Now, one thing I do want to do is I want to put in the phone at the front entrance. Now I'm pretty sure I've unlocked it. As he pauses to scratch. Scritch, scritch, scritch. There we go. So we'll put it there. Now, you can see here the doctors have now been trained. So, fortunately for us, that now means that there is a psychiatrist trained doctor there. And we can then start doing... okay, not now. Oh, there we go. So they can be promoted. Publicity update. Okay. Award. We'll send them home for the time being. Now, let's see, because... what I'm one... oh, we haven't bought that one, have we? Where have we bought? Oh, we bought this one. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is that we can build some award...
Applications for a new PA announcer.
like that, which is a biggish ward,
Announcement. Plants need water.
like that, and then we can put another screen on the other side, like that, like that. Now, obviously, what we can then do is put loads of beds here. Now, we will be able to put a couple of things down the side here, which will be helpful. So, we'll leave it like that. In fact, could we put another one in? No, that'd be too close. There we go. So we've now got a ward. And we shall get some benches as well.
I mean, what possible value would that have?
Well, precisely. And let us see if we can hire a nurse. We'll stick a nurse in there for the time being. So, we need to upgrade the machine. So, let us upgrade that, but we don't have the money to do it. We need 10 grand, which is understandable. Now, obviously, more treatment rooms are going to come in here. Now, the way I'm thinking of doing this is that we can put them in at this angle, like that, and then you can have a corridor all the way down here. So there'll be like 1, 2, 3, and then we'll put a fourth one down over here. So this will be like a clinic training area and all that kind of stuff. So that's the plan that we're working towards with respect to this one. So generally speaking, I think it's a good start. I'm obviously derping out slightly because that's not symmetrical, but yeah, whatever. And we still have training rooms, so we can obviously do more stuff with respect to that. Let's see if we can hire any janitors with ghost training, which we can. And we can also hire him, who's got maintenance upgrades. So, we're now able to upgrade that machine. What's this? Challenge, get a level 5 room. Okay, now our most likely to be level 5 is that one because it's already level 4.
I just like talking into a microphone.
So this is the the relaxing area. Now, we can just go onto items here,
To repair drug
or
mix.
you can go onto items here. So what we'll do is we'll click on that and click items. But unfortunately, we can't really buy anything because we've just gone into debt, which is a tad unfortunate, but I suppose that's why this is episode 13. Unlucky 13 for some. But I'm going to put loads of posters in there, some Bronze and Star Awards, which I need to put in the doodad, which is the psychiatrist area, this place here, which is currently level 3. So, as you can see, that person there looking a little bit lacking in colour, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, that's going to be, so they're going to be looking for treatment, so they're obviously going to be unhappy, and they're kind of corralling up there. Very strange. Let's take this, move it there. There we go. So at least now it's not getting in the way of the door. So let's have a look, because we need to put in something to heat the place up a little bit. And you can see here that it's cold there, it's cold in the toilet. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Required in GP's office.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Research license. Good stuff. So we've now unlocked research, so that's something else we can now work on. And I think that's going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you boys and girls have enjoyed. I also do have the Bigfoot DLC as well, so you might see some Bigfooty action at some point later on in the series. We'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.